Welcome back to Call of Pripyat. We just slept through another explosion. Today we're going to be heading to Yanov. Reminder that Call of Pripyat is actually split into 3 specific maps, and we need to talk to Pilot downstairs in order to go there. We found a map last time that actually makes it cheaper to go to Yanov, because the map actually shows Pilot where all the anomalies are, so we can just dodge them. Over in Yanov, kind of like what we've been doing here, we're gonna go make some friends and stir unrest at the same time. Only 1,000 rubles. While you're traveling between maps, that's another time where there's a chance for an emission to happen. And you just sleep through it again. You okay, Pilot?
Let me think.
Here we are. Yanov Station is a haven of relative safety in the area around Jupiter. This is where we go our separate ways. But if you need me, look for me by the bar.
Hello.
First time here? I'm relatively new here myself. The name's Nitro. I work with equipment. I can repair anything you need. But getting some good tools is a problem around here. If you see anything, bring it straight to me. And if you need any technical help, come see me and I'll be glad to do what I can for you.
I love his voice.
We did get that computer. We need someone to break into there, assuming I didn't get Cardin to do it. Nitro is basically the Cardin of this area, except he does not need to be drunk. Vano is a bud. Vano has a friend-shaped face. And he's run into some troubles. So I think we should help him. He's been grifted. Some guy trying to extort him. I don't know about you, but I don't think I'm gonna be paying this dude.
Okay, I'll tell you how to kill controllers. The other day, I chanced upon a buttload of artifacts and decided to stash them while still en route, because my back couldn't hack it anymore. On the way back, I got to my stash, and there it was. A controller, chilling right on top of it.
Who are you talking to?
I thought to myself,
Everyone.
controller or no controller, I gotta get my shit back. Then I realized that if I shield myself with something, its manipulation bullshit won't work on me. So, I picked up a metal grate that I found lying around and started sneaking up on the beast. By the time it woke up to what was going on,
Does
I'd
anyone here
pumped
give a
off
shit?
clip into the cocksucker's head. Just as it started trying to control me, I gave it a final bash with my rifle butt, and that was that.
My rifle butt and my regular butt.
Interesting. We just fought a controller too. I don't think that really works with controllers. If you break line of sight, maybe.
Come on over, bro. I've got all the shit you're ever gonna need.
So, like, if you use the grate to break the line of sight, maybe. But I don't know. Remember Flint. He's a bit of a braggart, and I don't buy some of his shit, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Considering he just came in and started yodeling a story off to no one. Like, yeah, I don't know if he could be trusted.
Hawaiian's a pretty cool dude here. When you talk to him, he goes, "Aloha!" He's really trying to brighten up the zone.
What's up, bro?
Hey, Uncle Yar, if you played Clear Sky, you might remember him from Freedom.
But why would you do that? No one remembers my game.
I mean, I don't know many people who played Clear Sky. Uncle Yar's a cool dude.
I'm listening, man.
He also needs some help. We'll be helping him out later. Bonesetter is like Tremor without the killing people. He's another medic. Yep, a lot of vodka.
Next.
Next.
What's up, bro?
Loki. Oh, damn. Loki is the leader of Freedom in the area.
Hey, man.
Freedom and Duty are
What's
at each
up?
other's throats. Duty
luck.
are the militaristic, destroy the zone type people. Freedom are the hippie, live with the zone type people. And we have Morgan's PDA. He was basically a traitor from Duty.
You don't think they'll shoot him as soon as they have the artifact?
They'll definitely shoot him if we come out blasting.
Another buddy is in need of help. There are different things you can do for this. You can either go there with the guys to deal with the bandits, or you can go yourself and kill all the bandits, or you can actually go there with cash. I'm going to try to go there with cash. I'm going to try to do it without bloodshed.
Hey there.
The important thing to remember, Nitro is sort of with Duty. He'll help you out regardless of who you're with, but if you go against Duty, it's going to kind of piss him off. Now, there's some stuff at a nearby cement factory. If I can get that to him, I can actually get a discount on Nitro's help. And like with Cardin, if I can find some tools nearby, I can bring those to him and increase the amount of upgrades I can get for my weapons. I really want to upgrade the Ventar.
Oh, yeah.
See you around.
Hail and well met.
Hello, Stalker.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and sell Morgan's PDA to Duty. Because it was theirs. You get 4,000 regardless of who you sell it with, and they both lock you in the room.
Gavrilenko, I found out about the warehouse. It's Freedom, and there should be lots of them. Bring your whole squad and we'll deal with those punks real fast.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
If this checks out, you'll get access to the warehouse.
Then the door unlocks. I don't know why they lock it. I think they just really want you to hear that dialogue. But whoever you give the PDA to will now charge on the warehouse outside of the station. And the other group, in this case Freedom, will be there, and there will be a firefight.
How goes the hunt?
Now this is Trapper. He's one of the guys in charge of hunting down mutants, and since we took care of the Chimera, we can tell him and get a reward.
My name is Trapper, and I do not care what your name is.
Doing all the missions for Trapper is how you get that reward that gives you ammo. I mean, you look like you're in your 30s like everyone else in this game. This is the stash. I like to store a bit of stuff in pretty much every stash, just in case. I brought all the artifacts with me. I think, yeah, the meat chunk and the Kolobok, those are the artifacts that you need for a mission, and the mission is over at the scientist's base, which is just over a hill. What the hell?
Attention, Freedom. This is duty territory. Get the hell away from the warehouse. Sure thing. Just give us a minute to stock up on some ammo.
Bastards. Well, they ask for it. Men, commence with the operation.
Operation Shoot 'em.
They're not going to shoot at me. So I can just kind of avoid all of this and go and get the stash. It's inside this building.
Sure, there's nothing deadly in here.
Not for me, anyway. There is an RPG in here.
Yeah, I saw the ammo for it.
And a lot of grenades.
Oh, I thought you just drank one.
Gunpowder. See, there's RPG ammo, at least. I don't think I picked up the actual gun. I'll find one eventually. Rockets are extremely rare. I'm saving them for very specific situations. But I will use them. Oh, they're mad because I went and got the stash. Whoop.
Well, that stinks.
Спасибо, друг. Спасибо. Вали, гада! Кладешься! Вот это выручило.
And now I'm friends with everyone. And since I didn't fire back, I'm not enemies with anyone.
You just stole our RPG. Competitively, that's not so bad.
Ooh, those guns use the same ammo as the Vintar. So now I can actually use it. They're pretty powerful guns. I usually like saving the ammo for the sniper rifles. Long way back. Oh, some zombies showed up. Sometimes mutants and zombies will just be outside of the station, where you would think they would be better protected. Because there are stalkers just wandering around outside patrolling.
It's just getting up.
I'll tell you everything there is to say about bloodsuckers.
Shut up.
When I was
I know everything.
Those assholes made life real difficult for just about everyone.
This guy's gonna get shot.
Stalkers kept at 'em day and night, but it didn't help one bit. Poor bastards. One day I decided to help them out, so I took my shotgun and went straight for the bloodsucker lair. 3 days I was partying with those sons of bitches, at times taking on 2 or even 3 together. After some quality time with yours truly, the bloodsucker problem at Zetan is all but over. The bastards keep their tentacles tucked in at all times.
No, you can't take out your weapons here, right?
You know what I'm thinking, don't you?
I know. I hope I know what you're thinking. I'd be disappointed if you weren't thinking what I'm thinking.
Flint the fucker just straight up took credit for us taking care of the bloodsucker lair.
Scram.
So yeah, that first shit about the controller, he was taking credit for us fighting the controller earlier.
Good thing no one seems to give a shit about this guy, so we could just be like, no, I did it. And everybody be like, okay.
Yeah, nobody really believes him, thankfully. More zombies, what in the shit?
Nah, we're just hungover.
Wait, it's not loaded.
15 feet. Time to try the sniper rifle.
Wee!
It's so quiet.
Wee!
It sounds like jingling a jar of change.
I think we're heading off to the cement factory. I recorded this months ago.
Oops, so cement factory is the secret final dungeon.
Game's over. There's nothing in this train station, but something does happen here that I'm going to show in the very final part of the LP.
Is there a functioning train in this place?
No.
Didn't think so.
Although the train tracks are a pretty reliable way to get back to the station, because you can kind of see them throughout Yanov. Or I guess Jupiter. The area is technically called the area around Jupiter. As a Jupiter factory, not the planet.
Thank you, Thorn. I need that cleared up for me.
And the cement factory is right along the train tracks. I'm keeping an eye out because the first time I played, there were snorks walking along the train. Stand by me style.
Yes, I can drink energy drinks with no hands. Can't you?
Not even my feet.
It's like one of those horse feeders, but full of Monster.
Or just the beer hats. Now this swamp is actually a place with more bloodsuckers. Luckily, enemies have a field of movement. If you're outside that field of movement, they'll get very confused and run around, but they won't actually run after you.
Oh, this thing is it fully automatic, or is it just semi?
Pretty much automatic.
Nice. I didn't realize that.
It's just the magazines are 10 bullets and you go through them pretty quickly. This is actually not the best way to deal with the bloodsuckers. I think I spend most of my ammo on this. It does weaken them, thankfully. I get a few shots on them.
Yeah, it seems more efficient. Just run up and fight them like normal.
It would be. I will do that eventually, for the record.
We'll get to it.
Eventually I got bored. Mostly because it's getting dark.
That had to have been like 3 real-world minutes you were doing that.
I took way too long on it. But to get into the cement factory, you actually want to climb the ladder. Because to get all of the stuff, you want to go down from the roof. This is the Venez detector. It actually allows you to see the artifacts in physical space. And there is one more upgrade for it that will allow you to see anomalies as well. We need to actually progress in the game and do a certain side quest before you can upgrade the detector. Despite what the detector is saying, the artifact is actually a floor or 2 below me. And that doesn't look like it, but that is also an anomaly. Those vines, I forget what they're called. Might just be called vines, but they hurt if you touch them.
Oh. Didn't expect that. Ah!
Or that. And there's a lot of this gunk around here. I think with Nitro, you can just grab one thing if you want, and then come back and give it to him and the mission will be done, but I want to get everything for him. Oh, there it is. That was lucky. That artifact is called Mama's Beads, one of the more uncomfortable names.
Yeah, I don't like those. Or that. I guess those two. I have history with mama's beads. The hell is that there for?
It's so that you can't just go up from the ground floor. For this room, we're going to need to drop down. There's a ladder around here. There it is. I don't know why I have my detector out. It's just in case.
Ugh, I hate these things. They're like sedentary jellyfish. Not the artifact either.
Right. Actual jellyfish.
Yeah.
All right, let's actually go down into the swamp with a shotgun. More zombies, what in the shit?
I think I heard my uncle say that once. Yeah, it's just part of living in Florida.
Where in the hell? The thing about this place is there are supposed to be duty members up those stairs, keeping an eye on the place, and they're just not here. Maybe they got pulled away when we took over that Freedom base. I don't know. You can see flashing from an anomaly. This whole swamp counts as an anomaly, and there's a bunch of chemical anomalies around it. I think this is a new type of bloodsucker, actually. It's gray and somehow grosser. There we go. Yeah, in this area, there should be artifacts around here.
Were those the ones you weakened earlier? Because it seems like they went down pretty easily.
Yeah, those are the same ones.
Okay.
That's not a bolt.
Useless question, because I don't know why you do this, but can you hold a pistol while you hold the detector?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anything you only need one hand to use, you can use the detector with it. In the long run, it doesn't take too long to walk from one side of a map to another. But it is easier if you're loaded up on energy drinks. This is just outside of Yanov Station. I'm looking around because I know there's a stash around here. Here it is. It's up on this platform. And it's hidden inside this pipe. It's another AK. But at least it has some ammo and stuff. Put your bolt away.
We don't want it throwing it at Story Man.
Sup?
Sup? Sup?
Yep, free labor. You still have to pay for it. It's just Nitro won't take anything for himself.
later.
Well, I'm sure you
I'm
know about
listening.
the path from Satan. No? Well, the guide used to take a massive detour.
God.
What I did was create a shortcut. Come by on cutting over. Across a straight line.
You know, I really
novel
do
idea.
respect, like, any designer of fiction just designing a character so heavily unlikable.
So, I sold that info to the guide, and now he takes everyone that way.
Like, he's annoying, but I kind of revel in how annoying he is. It's like, God, I love to hate this
See you.
guy. Oh, that massive detour said massive doucher.
It's really not smart what he's doing. He's lucky that he's in a neutral zone.
Howdy.
I think that's the only reason he's not dead yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you found the stash, the game will just be like, you already know it, you got it. And remember, the stash doesn't count as discovered until you've taken every item.
Oh. With this game's collision, it seems like you could accidentally not pick something up pretty easily.
Yeah. But the game is good about the marker will stay on the map until you've actually, quote-unquote, discovered it. I'm the one who just had some sausage in the morning.
He just takes credit for everything you do, regardless of how mundane. I was constipated, but I took a great shit this morning.
All right, going hanging out with Uncle Yar. I think he was like the repair guy for Freedom back in Clear Sky. And he needs some help dealing with something. This is going to be a good time to whip out the Vintar. Now, this area is full of zombies.
What did you do that for? He didn't touch you. Damn.
Supposedly, if you don't shoot them, they're actually not hostile. I don't believe that, and why wouldn't you anyway?
Yeah, they're zombies. Unless there's some zombie rights core, like in Dead Rising 2.
The downside of the Vintar is it has massive bullet drop-off.
This song's grooving.
What are you doing? Hurry up! The fun stuff is about to start.
It hasn't already? Zombies, man.
I'm tired of zombies. I got played out around 2010.
When this game was released.
Yeah.
Come on, what are you waiting for? You'll miss the best part.
The best part literally won't start until I get up into the attic. Relax.
The best part revolves around me.
I am the best part.
Let's see if I was right.
Those are mercenaries. Uncle Yar went and got himself into trouble, and now we need to get him out of it.
Looks like I was right after all. Shoot those bastards down.
With guns. A lot of them have exosuits, so it takes them a little while to go down unless you get good with headshots. It also helps that I'm now using armor-piercing rounds. You can tell because the ammo has the black bar on it. Oh, my shoulder. This fucking dude steps out and goes back behind cover the exact same way every time. Oh, now he's changing up. They're not firing a lot, are they?
Waiting for that perfect shot, but when they find it, ooh.
Well, I found it.
Ooh.
This one dude.
He's got moxie. Not anymore.
So, that's that. I can see you're bursting with questions, and I can understand that. Let's have a little talk, shall we?
It sounds like his lines were recorded backwards. Let's talk about it, shall we?
And there we go. We can have him take us directly back to Yanov if we want. But there's a bunch of stuff out there that I want to loot. Later on, you can come back to this area, and there will just be boars inside that house. These guys have some pretty good stuff. Next, I want to head, I think, north. At least head in the area behind the house. There's an anomaly back here. There's a park that's full of fire. So we can get some artifacts here. I'm trying really hard to stop saying anomaly so many times in one sentence. This and the swamp are actually settings for a quest later on in the game. It's the quest I mentioned earlier that actually allows you to check if artifacts have spawned again after an emission. That thing was very bouncy. Bit hard to see the detector through all the red.
I like how this game has a lot more, like, semblances of civilization. Like this little park and stuff. There's a lot more effort in this game to make the world feel lived in, and that's really cool.
Now, if I kept going north, there would be a secret mission. I'm gonna have to come back for that. But remember, if you come to this park, keep looking around. There's something hidden behind the hills. For now, a long trek back. I found an eye. Grody.
Sound like a 12-year-old that just found a dead body or something. I found an eye. Ew.
Well, actually, we're right nearby one of the places that was supposed to be an evacuation place. So maybe one of our comrades is here.
Maybe not. But
I mean, maybe it is, but he's not alive anymore. Mark Diver. That feels like a very normal, even English name.
yeah. Sounds like an actor that's in too many movies.
Yeah, this place is swarmed with zombies.
Did you just eat the first aid kit?
I put it in my beer hat.
Just inhaled it very strongly.
Is that the guy? Because first time I played, that guy did have a military rank. So one of these zombies is supposed to be the guy we're looking for. And so, yes, he is dead.
Great.
But there is a secret around here. Be careful. Those are rodents.
Ah, they're adorable?
Not really.
No, not really. They're really tiny, though.
Down the basement, there's a door. I need a code for that. I think the code is around here somewhere. I just need to find it first.
All of this searching for bodies actually kind of sounds irritating.
It's not him. It's not on a body. I think it's in the other room. There it is. Oh, he did survive. Okay. Sokolov is actually an NPC.
Oh.
So he did make it. We're good. I think that soldier that I found in that other playthrough was just a random zombie. They might just be military.
Dude, some wires really got crossed. I heard Sokolov and I was like, oh yeah, that's a character from the last game. Like, no, that's a character from Metal Gear Solid 3.
Yeah.
These rats are so funny. They're the smallest enemy we've seen by far, I think.
I think they're called hamsters.
Hamsters? Those are clearly not hamsters.
Now be careful, we're gonna meet another mutant here. And it's not as cute as the hamsters.
They're not very cute to begin with, so.
It's another extremely durable mutant. Probably even more irritating to fight than the Chimera. Meet the Bureau.
He's so little.
They are little men. I think little criminals that got turned into mutants.
It's the robe.
Yeah, I think the robe is actually one of the Whoop, there he goes. I think the robe is actually the bandit trench coat. But yeah, Bureaus, they're like psychic/magical mutants. When they hold their arm out and wiggle their eyebrow at you, they're invincible. They're really annoying.
Of course. These guys crack me up, I'm sorry.
Like, you sort of see a shield around them, but if you try to shoot them, they don't take any damage. You need to wait for them to drop their hands again.
Oh.
They're who I save the grenades and the rockets for.
Yeah, they do, despite my laughter, they do sound very annoying, actually.
They are. But you might have seen this room full of ammo while I was upstairs. That's how you get into it. Loaded full of stuff. And then a stalker just wandered in. It's like, don't mind me, dude. I am not loading up on rockets.
Okay.
So yeah, there is an actual RPG.
Very nice. Sergeant Gunko.
That is a Nickelodeon character.
Yeah. That's my new Discord name, too.
No, that's my shotgun. I think I'm going to hang on to the AKs and repair them and then sell them. Can you get me the hell out of here?
Sergeant Gunko can do anything.
And there's like a little oasis here. Which is not the same thing as the mission to find a place called an oasis. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're going to try and take care of Vano's debt. Because he's our buddy, even though we just met him.
He's got that aura. Some people just have that aura.
Toko Psycho.
Well, hello.
You sound trustworthy.
Bodya Fiend. You sound equally trustworthy.
He's gonna body you fiend.
Would you look at that? The man himself.
This might depend on your reputation. You can pay it off. You can threaten him. And I think depending on your reputation, if you threaten him, he might actually just let you go. He did not just let me go. So I'm gonna have to get out of here the hard way.
Ah, shit!
Good time to reload.
Band-aids.
So that box just starts freaking out. What in the shit?
Ah, it is. Later.
Yeah.
Still there. Is that an anomaly?
It's anomalous.
I mean, it is an anomaly, but it doesn't get you anything or hurt you.
That sound effect did not finish.
It sure did not.
Should probably worry about looting them to— oh god, grenade. Should probably worry about looting them after everyone's dead. I'll happily steal more buckshot, though.
Something tells me the wind is not supposed to show up like this while you're inside.
No. And speeding up because this took a while. I think you only have to kill specific bandits before the mission is considered done. But there are still more in the area, and they're not going to just let me go. I think that one's still alive. I think I got him. Oh, God. Where in the shit? There's just a couple guys left. And I think the last guy is just in the wrong place and firing at nothing.
I was never properly trained.
Grisco Butterfingers. Well, he did drop his gun.
Sounds like a Simpsons character or something.
Now, I think one of these guys has an even better shotgun.
Ooh. Our current one's pretty good.
Our current one's pretty good, but you can't fire it automatic.
Oh, no, we can't.
There it is. The Eliminator.
Oh, what does it do? Does it eliminate?
If you fire it right.
Great.
A little busted up. But it's a really good shotgun. You do have to load it bullet by bullet the same, but it has an option to fire automatic, and you can fire it very quickly.
Very nice.
And it's pretty damn powerful. It's one of my favorite guns in the game.
Not that this matters, but it's kind of ugly looking, though.
Hey there.
Here, I will make this gun sexy for you. Got quite the inventory going on now.
I'm not going to be hanging on to most of these.
Later. See you.
What do you got to say today, huh?
You're hardcore.
I love this guy.
And there we go. Remember Vano for later. He can actually help us out later in the game.
I imagine he sounds like, obviously everyone in this area has an accent, but I imagine he sounds like Adam from Mythbusters, the shorter one, not Jamie. Wow, you're hardcore.
Adam Savage.
Yeah.
Like you had to clarify, the shorter one, not Jamie, aka the guy who still has an internet presence.
I didn't remember his name.
But next time we're going to be meeting up with the scientists. We're actually going to be doing that mission I mentioned where we check out those anomalies, and then we can actually learn when new artifacts spawn. And then we're actually going to find Mitei. He was the friend of those guys who needed help, so kind of doing the same thing that we just did, killing a lot of bandits.